say the least about cricket, that you want to play the sport. When they look at it, they're like,
What's going on?
what is going on here? And then it's like, I want to pursue this. And they're like, no.
It's not gonna work.
For her, I think for her it was. I think what got me letting it go was the fact that my mom was like, you know what, you can still get your degree and then still go and play cricket, because this, on the other hand, if you get injured in cricket, you have something to go back to and say, okay, I've got a degree for me
smart.
to use, and then you're not gonna let this opportunity slide. And but her being straight, she kind of meant it like, don't do this. Don't do this. Go to university and get a degree first. Whatever you do with the paper is up to you.
Okay, no, I love that. So then after you got the degree, you're just like, cricket, maybe not. Let's leave it alone.
I mean, cricket is a sport that it's like chess. You have to constantly be playing, practicing, engaging in it. But then when I got the degree, I kind of still liked watching it and playing it, with the guys. It's never really a thing of, okay, I need to go back and see if I can make something out of the dream that I thought I would, pursue.
But you guys are very intense. Imagine understanding cricket. I don't even understand what happens in cricket. I just see like people passing and like I really don't. I just like the apparel, but I really don't understand how the scores work, who wins what. I'm just seeing 100 and something, and I'm just like, what happened? How did we get there? Yeah, that's fine. Then how did you decide? I mean, did you started in Limpopo, or were you already based in Joburg?
I grew up in Limpopo my whole life.
Okay, so that's very interesting. So how do you get to decide that we're going to do UJ, we're not going to go to Cape Town, we're not going to go to UP? Why UJ?
Okay, actually, I actually wanted to go to Cape Town.
Okay.
I think it was a time where strikes were starting
Yes, fees must fall, ne?
No, fees must fall. I think university strikes where they were starting to, find a footing in the university level. And then my mother was kind of worried about the fact that if you go to Cape Town and there's a strike and then there you guys can't go to rest and everything, and you guys have to be chucked out of rest because of this thing of strikes. What then?
Yeah.
And then the idea of going to Cape Town for us was just like, okay, man. For UJ was kind of easy because my brother was UJ alumni, so
Okay.
it was an easy one for UJ for me. UP I kind of felt like everyone that I went to high school with just wanted to go to UP. So for me, I wanted something new.
Or something, a different feel.
Plus staying in Pretoria, you interact with a lot of people from Limpopo.
Okay.
So I still feel like I'm at home. So I wanted, the city lights.
Okay.
I wanted something new. I have relatives around, but Joburg is Joburg.
Yeah.
And I like Pretoria.
So you're a city boy. You love the city.
I'm tired of it now.
Okay.
I'm tired of it now. It's just
exhausting.
Going home is just more refreshing and therapeutic for me because I just sit there and relax and stay away from the fast life and everything that comes with it.
Okay, I hear you. And then now you get to university. So you had applied for LLB and medicine. Or what had you applied for?
When I was applying, medicine was actually out of the way.
You had scrapped it out.
Yeah. So when I was applying, my focus was just law.
Okay.
Was just law because the only two things that I wanted to do was just medicine or law. So my uncle kind of convinced me otherwise, and I applied for law.
Okay. So you get to university. How is it like? How was the transition? Was it smooth compared to Limpopo? Were you able to make friends? How was that whole experience?
Oh, Flipper, now I need to think. It was actually smooth, eh? It was actually smooth because all of the people that I met in my first year I still communicate with till today.
Okay.
So the transition wasn't really that bad. For me, it wasn't a hard one. And making friends wasn't a difficult thing for me to do.
Okay.
I think people say I'm a likable guy. I don't know how, but making friends wasn't really a difficult one. So the transition wasn't challenging.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a smooth one. I don't remember. Actually, the first guy that I was friends with in first year, as like my best friend in first year, still my best friend till today.
Oh, that is so beautiful. You guys held each other through and through.
Yeah, all the tough times and all the good times, all the university experience, it was with him. And yeah, I'm still glad to still call him a friend till today.
That's nice. What is your biggest highlight of university? Say anything that you can think of, or the most traumatic experience where you were like, maybe I should go back to Limpopo.
For me, university was nice. I enjoyed myself. I was looking at the fact that I wasn't one who was focused on being the best, getting the high marks. For me, it was just...
You were just cruising nicely,
I was enjoying university. We were, passing for us. It was just, okay. I think for me, university got really in my final year. When I was in my final year, when people are talking about articles... Okay, I already knew that I was going to my uncle's firm.
Oh, okay.
Articles, so I wasn't really worried about articles. It was the thing of whether or not I'm going to pass. So the passing part was...
It's now getting tough.
Now it's getting real now because now you've been making it throughout and you've been having fun. I enjoyed university. I'm not going to lie to you.
I love it.
I had fun.
It.
So looking at myself now, I'd rather not disclose what type of fun I had, but I had fun.
I think, a bunch of us, we had a good time in university. I can appreciate that. So you mentioned that you had already known that you're possibly going to go to your uncle's firm, right? Did you do articles like the Atene route?
No, I didn't do articles.
Oh, okay. So you ended up not going to your uncle's firm.
No, I ended up not going there. I went straight into finance. Because a friend of mine was like, man, do you want to make money? Like real money. I'm like, who said no to making money? And then I went to finance. And
so when you say finance, what type of finance did you get? An internship? Did you just apply for an in-house job? How did that work?
No, my friend of mine was starting a company, doing business finance, PO funding, business, all sorts of finance. And needed someone with, I can't say the brains, someone who can convince and persuade clients on why they must, invest. So for me, when I got there, it was a perfect opportunity for me because, we are one of the few people who was there when the company started, and it started really well. And I kind of forgot the purpose of why I studied law because of the money part.
Okay, so the money just took over.
So the money just took over, and later on in life, I realized, what am I doing with my life? Because now my friends are admitted attorneys, and then I'm just sitting here making the money, but I'm not actually enjoying what I'm doing.
Okay,
because with corporate, I don't know if you're in corporate, but you know that in corporate you do the same thing
over and over again. It becomes mundane.
So I need to be. That doesn't stimulate me. I need something that can get me thinking. I need to change lives. Yes, finance, you do that, but then I need to do it in a different way.
Yeah.
Then for me, it's just the money part just kind of got me still stuck there.
So how long were you in finance?
Until 2023.
How many years from which year?
2019, 2020.
So about 4 years?
Yes,
3,
about
4
4
years.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm interested in the part where you just wake up and realize, oh, flip, my life, what am I doing with my life? What triggered that? Was it like a thing you kept on thinking about and ignoring it? Or something happened that made you realize that, you know what, actually, I've got a degree?
No, I mean, majority of my friends are lawyers. So when you look at the things they do, some of them are studying law firms, some of them are becoming advocates. The conversation that we have, as lawyers, we like having the same type of conversations. So for me, I've kind of felt like I'm out of place because I'm doing something else, nothing law related to what I was doing. I mean, reading contracts, doing explaining contracts and trying to make. For me, it wasn't really like.
It wasn't the law that you were looking for.
The law that I actually wanted. So I think when I started seeing my friends having a purpose, like, okay, I've got my own law firm now. I'm an advocate now. Okay, I've been retained. I'm a senior. I've applied to be a senior associate. Others were becoming senior associates, and I was just like, no, guys. Actually, no, this. Yeah. I like this. I like the money part of this, but then this is not what I enjoy, because I can still do it part-time, but then I don't like, this is not what.
It's not fulfilling.
I'm not driven, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm not like, okay, I'm happy to go to work. So I think my friends, and my brother, because my brother always wanted me to be a lawyer, and my sister was just like, okay, the money part, because every time she called me, can you please give me money? I give money.
Vele will say that.
So for her, it was like, okay, do you know what makes here? But my brother kept on pushing me that, buddy. He calls me buddy. Buddy, you need to get your articles out of the way. You need to become a lawyer. Don't forget why you studied law. And my mom was just like, okay, I said you can do anything after you get the paper. So now you have the paper, so
do anything.
I'm doing exactly that. So
then how do you then become, and how do you get to becoming an advocate, as opposed to the familiar route where we all say we're going to be attorneys, we're going to start our law firms and stuff like that? What then inspired you or motivated you to make the decision to become an advocate rather?
So during my undergrad, I used to do work at my uncle's firm. So we would work with a lot of advocates, give them briefs, and I love litigating. I love litigating, and litigation is what, because you are there.
And you don't like podcasts. Double standards. Litigating podcasts.
But for me, I like being in the action,
Technicalities and all of that.
I like that, because being an attorney is nice and all, but I like to be the person who's persuading the judge on why our case is good. So during my undergrad, I got to experience the attorney and an advocate, because we worked with a lot of advocates. So when I eventually decided that, you know what do I need to do now? Luckily, a friend of mine who I work with a lot now introduced me to this other advocate that finally just gave me the
push.
Yeah, the push. Say, this is maybe you need to focus on this, because I was ready to do my articles later on in life when my friends were already admitted, and I was like, what is the point of becoming admitted and then now doing a conversion to pupillage?
Yeah, it doesn't make.
Yeah, it doesn't like.
It's like a waste of time and stuff, especially if you know that you don't want to be an attorney.
Yes.
Yeah.
And having experience and seeing what my uncle, my brother-in-law, because they have their own law firms, what they go through, and I was like, okay, eventually I will want to start my own firm if I go through this route. But the idea of having people wake up in the morning to come to your office to work for you, I don't want that type of weight on my back.
You feel like it's much of a burden.
Yes, because now and those people are waking up to go work for their family, which is for me now. And at the end of the month, you can go back to the very same people and say, I don't have the money to pay you guys. So I don't want such responsibilities, because it's just too much for me. And then, luckily, as an advocate, you're an independent practitioner, and I'm the business.
Okay, you do your own thing.
So me being here right now means I'm losing money.
Wow. You guys better watch this episode so that it makes hundreds and hundreds and thousands of views, so that I can go brief him.
So the idea of becoming an attorney was quite nice, because the family was they were doing well for themselves, but then I didn't want such pressure and for someone who likes litigation, figure out, why not
advocate,
go through this route, and
okay. So then maybe tell us about that process. What happens in order for you to actually become an advocate? You do the pupillage. What happens during pupillage and all of that?
So I thought when I started that if you want to become an advocate, you can just apply and then you get in.
That's what I thought about being an attorney. I thought you do your LLB and then you just go and be an attorney, represent people. Then I got the rude awakening in 30. I'm like, what? What are articles? People are applying in law firms? What are those? What are law firms? I thought like everyone who studies law can just go stand before the court. So, yeah.
So the advocacy route, it's a bit challenging because the bars that we have in South Africa, like for instance, the Joburg bar, I think is a bar that has a high intake of pupils a year, and the number is like around 90 or 90.
90 only?
90.
Hectic.
Yeah, the Pretoria bar, I think, can only accommodate like 40 pupils. Same as Polokwane. The other bars, Northwest, can be 15, Cape Town can be 20.
Hectic.
Yeah, so getting in.
You guys are gatekeeping the profession.
Imagine if we had a lot of advocates. I mean, there would be no work for us then. So you apply.
Okay.
Apply, and I think the thing that will get you, standing out of everyone else is during the interview. But the interview is simple.
Okay.
It's no technical questions, questions that are going to get you thinking. They want to get an idea of the type of person you are, their personality, how you answer to questions. Because I remember with me, during my interviews, they asked me, but say you don't have any experience. And then I just told them that, no, guys, but if you think about it, the requirements for me to become an advocate, it's an LLB degree. No post experience from obtaining my LLB. So the only requirement that I need is my LLB degree to become an advocate. So it wouldn't make sense for me to go and do my articles for 2 years, get admitted, only to apply here while I can be using that 2 years
to actually do pupillage.
And actually have a 1 year experience as opposed to someone who's going through that route. And then they're like, okay, but if you think about it, he's technically right. But most bars like people that are experienced, because now when you get in, you already know, you're familiar with the court processes. You had a bit of litigation in the match court. So they want people that are going to hit the ground running. So if you look at it, university students are probably like during our year, we had like 2 graduates who went straight from university to the bar. And then if you look at it, they're trying to balance the numbers. Say, okay, professionals, people with LLB degrees but not practicing, and then graduates, they're trying to balance it. But then for you to make it in, you have to really convince them why they must pick you out of 100 applications that came in and 100 people that they're going to interview. So you need to really stand out during your interview. So they can, because the first time I applied in Joburg and Pretoria, I got rejected.
Okay. So how does the application process look like? Is it like hectic questions, a lot of motivating, and where do you guys get the application forms? Is it on a website?
You get the application forms on the website, and then straightforward questions like why do you want to be an advocate? Okay. Maybe you get like 3 referrals from people that are going to say good things about you, and I think one thing that stands out, I'm not sure, but then I think what stands out is during the interview. Okay. Because you can have good marks, you can be a cum laude student, you can be a person who was an admitted attorney, but then when they interview you, they get a feel that you're gonna struggle in the bar because trust me, when you're actually in the bar, you actually now get to face reality where you're like, oh damn, now I get to see what they were talking about when they said getting through pupillage is tough. But then you get the forms online, you apply, they have a list of attachments that you need to attach, and then you send application, you're gonna be called for interview, go to the interview, and then when you're selected, they're gonna send you an email that you have been accepted. And then January, I know in Pretoria we started early. I don't know if this is still the case. On the 3rd of January, when you're still dusting off the fireworks on your body, you're already starting your pupillage program. Okay. Yeah.
So during pupillage, are you then shadowing, or rather, do you even get paid at that moment? Are you following a senior? advocate, what's the process like?
So you get allocated a mentor.
Okay.
Who's going to be supervising you throughout your pupillage program. And then your mentor. So your mentor can. So for mentors, they kind of have like a PA.
Okay.
That they're teaching, but then they get. Some mentors will just give you the work and say, like, do it. So when you work well with the mentors, they're able to refer you to other guys and be like, no man, I've got a pupil who's good at drafting, who's good at labor, who's good at this, who's good at that, and then that kind of helps you. Again, when you're done with the program, they know that we know that guy. We worked with him when he was a pupil and was good. And they're able to rope you on at other matters, So you get allocated a mentor who's gonna be signing your monthly certificates. Say, okay, what did you do for this month?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's intense.
I attended court. I had these draftings. And then, I was absent an X amount of days. And then you're meant to sign monthly. And then you submit it, show. Because you'll be given a list. I'm not going to talk about the Pretoria bar. You're going to be given a list of draftings. So drafting meaning if they'll tell you, we need you to draft 4 POCs, 3 interpleaders, 3 agent application, 3 opposing application, SCA application, leave to appeal, all sorts of draftings. They give a list. So you have to draft all of them. And it sounds easy to say, okay, I can draft all of these things.
Definitely not easy because these are real life situations, right?
So no. They give you matters that they did, so they can just say, look at a file. Like now, I can give someone a file and say, no, throw me a plea.
On a file that you had already done.
Yeah, it's already done.
Okay.
Because it's for them to actually have a feel and for them to actually guide them on either the mistakes that I've done or how I got it right.
Okay.
Yeah, so they do that, and then once I'm happy with the drafting, I sign. The draftings, the person that gave you the drafting will have to sign. Say, okay, I've seen the work. I've seen the work. I'm happy.
Okay.
So if you're not done with your draftings, when towards the end of the program, they can still say, no, you haven't met the requirements of completing.
So you must repeat.
No.
You fail.
You have to complete the draftings.
Okay.
So if let's say you're left with 10 or 15 draftings, you have to get them all done. And then they'll have to approve and say, okay, we're happy with your draftings. And then they can only give you a letter of completion.
No, okay. Are there people that fail pupillage? Is it something that you can fail? Or
you can fail pupillage. There's people that fail pupillage.
Okay.
I think during my year, there were people that were repeating and they made it. And so you can fail pupillage. And the sad thing is that, to answer your question, you do get paid, but I don't know if it's still Saseta, because during our year it was Saseta.
It's like a stipend.
Yeah, stipend. So they just give you like a bit of cash for you to,
What does a bit of cash look like?
It's not a secret. They were giving us 7,000.
As an advocate, because I feel like that's a lot of work. Okay. Well, okay, you're still learning, but okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm honestly confused and still shocked why advocates people don't get paid. I mean, to think about it. I mean, for us, I understand that you're not really like engaged in real matters, and you're not gonna be doing anything that's going to be, you're not gonna go to court and argue someone else's matter. You're basically learning. So why pay someone for learning?
Yeah.
So, but they give you something to
to sustain yourself.
Yeah.
And how were the advocacy board exams? Are they? No, it's not board. It's bar exams, ne?
Bar exams.
Yes. Are they easy? Are they? How many are they?
So we write 5. But then if you graduated before 2018, I think you don't have to write LPC. So it's 5. So it's actually 10.
Okay.
10 of the same, like 5 the GCB exams and 5 LPC.
Okay.
And the other 5 LPC, still a mix of other fields of the law that are not necessarily included in the bar exams.
Okay.
So we basically write 10 exams if you have to include LPC. So if you're admitted attorney, you don't have to write the LPC exams.
Oh, okay. So if you're an admitted attorney, you only write 5.
You can write 5.
Okay.
So if you're not admitted, you're gonna write 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so the exams are a bit tricky, not difficult. It's one of those questions where you know the answer, you don't know the answer.
Okay.
So there's no 50-50 type of answer. So if you have to serve a notice of intention to defend, you have to serve it. If you don't know that part, then
you don't know
it.
Sure.
So if you say you serve them a notice of bar, then you obviously got it wrong. So it's those type of questions where you need to
straightforward. It's black or white.
Yeah,
it's
black or white.
In between.
Yeah, you can never work your way out of because
you can't BS your way through
people
stuff.
that mark those things are judges and senior counsel. So when they mark this thing, they expect to see something on your paper. So you trying to work your way out of the getting the answer right won't really help you.
No, I hear you. Do you guys make enough? Well, I can't even say Vali Patela Sharp because you technically a business.
we make enough.
What does enough look like? As a first year advocate, what could you possibly be looking at? And if not looking at it from a busy perspective, like if it's just a slow month or a normal month or a normal year.
You know, we all have our different journeys in this life, and my journey might be different compared to someone else. Someone else's journey might be better than mine. So if I have to generalize everything and say, as a first year advocate, you can't make enough. You can make if ranging between 40 to 60,000
a month. Okay,
that's and you can make that. There are guys that make over 100,000 a month as the first years. There are others that make barely make it to 30. But it's if you have to average it, you can definitely make a lot of money.
Okay.
It's about who you know, because again, it's a business.
Yeah, because I was about to ask, how do you then also secure your briefings as a new person?
It's a business. I mean, when you're an advocate, for me personally, I can't tell you how I'm doing it.
But you're just doing it.
I'm just doing it, and I, every morning I wake up and I thank God for the blessings and everything that I'm getting. Because I can't really explain to people how I'm doing it. So I'm not one person. I mean, if you check all my social medias, you'll never find anything law related.
Yes.
Because I separate
business and pleasure.
No, I don't make my profession my whole brand.
Okay, true.
Yeah. So there are people that when you go through their social media accounts, you know.
Yeah, this is a lawyer.
So for me, I kind of separate. So I don't know how I'm doing it. But then if I had to answer that question, you can make a lot of money as an advocate. It just depends on how you do it.
So basically, networking is a very big component.
Networking and getting the orders, because I mean, for an attorney, you want to get an order for your client, because getting an order for your client means the client's going to come back and refer more.
Okay.
And then means more referrals for you, more money for me.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily about the money part, because people get it twisted when they think about the money part and they want to go through the program, and now they are admitted advocates and they're not making the money. And then now they're going to say, oh, but they said we're going to make money.
But it's like getting the job done well, getting the orders and accidentally executing your job.
Yes.
And making sure that the attorney, as your client, is happy, and then the attorney knows that their client is happy, then everybody's happy. They come back to you.
Because if I get an order for you, you're most likely to refer me to someone else who needs an advocate. So I worked with this guy. He's actually new in the game, affordable, and can get the job done. Yeah, so the chance of you referring me to other attorneys are very high than if you can tell. And again, losing, there's nothing wrong with losing. People think that when you lose a matter, you don't know what you're doing. Because sometimes the matter is just not good for you.
Yeah.
Or your case is not that good. And if you lose, it's not something to look. Because I lost a couple of matters myself.
Countless, or can you count them?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Three out of all the matters that I've done. But then that's a learning curve.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you go through that, Doesn't beat yourself, because I'm obsessed with winning. One thing about it, I'm obsessed with winning.
You love winning.
I love winning. So losing it just kind of breaks me. But then I kind of pick myself up and say, move on to the next one, because you can't sulk all day and cry about it.
I've heard in the streets that being an advocate is actually also an expensive profession. How true is that? Are your fees high? Like your is it association fees, renting an office and all of that? Is that expensive, or you can decide where you want to work from?
No, it's actually expensive, because if a member of a bar, you want to belong to a certain group. So now I pay chamber fees, pay the bar fees, and I think LPC as well. And because we are constantly in and out of court, even the attire is too, like the that's code, and it mustn't look all worn up, and you have to. And
you
also
look presentable.
And also appearance. I mean, when you see your advocate walking towards you, must be confident that I'm getting the order. You don't want to see someone who's like,
what's going on there?
But then it is, because if you can't pay your bar fees or your chamber fees, then you if you're a member of a bar, it's always advisable to be part of a group. That kind of gives you a kickstart, because now when people are checking on the group, they always check the most junior people, and then you are most likely to get briefs. But it's not a prerequisite for you to be a member of a group. You can go to Pavasa or go join other groups that are not part of
No, that's brilliant. And then how does your day look like as an advocate?
I gotta split my day today. Okay, from last week it was hectic. So this week I'm taking it easy. So unless I have a matter that I need to get all the draftings on everything and the draftings, all the draftings sent out. Yeah. I can work from home. Can I wake up in the morning and decide, okay, today I want to go to chambers. Can I wake up in the morning and say, okay, like today I woke up in the morning, went to the gym, came back, 10 o'clock 11 o'clock I was working until I came here. And then in between I can decide, okay, I want to go to the office, I can. So
it varies. Yeah. So if a person in 20 seconds, if a person says, what does an advocate do? What would you say you do?
We do a lot of drafting and arguing.
Okay, so you argue and draft a lot.
Yes, draft a lot.
Okay.
Because whatever you draft is what you're going to argue in court.
Okay.
So we do a lot of drafting and arguing.
And a lot of research, I presume.
Because when you do your draftings, you would have researched. And you need to thoroughly research, because if you're not familiar with the latest case law that comes with backing up your case, someone can always say, but there's a precedent that came out. So research is most important.
Okay.
Most important, because if your research is bad, then your case is as
your
bad
argument is going to be bad.
It's as bad as your research.
Okay. Last two questions. One, you said you're much of a reader. Top three books to recommend to people.
Okay, I collect books.
Okay.
Not much of a reader.
You just collect.
I like the idea of collecting books. I collect a lot of books. But then the ones that I would recommend is the War in Africa.
Okay.
I forgot the authors.
It's fine. War in Africa.
And Musanekas Momoa.
Okay.
And shucks, I'm not trying to get all the serious books. I'm trying to think of a fiction book that I can think of. I think the book that I actually enjoyed more was Long Walk to Freedom.
Oh, Long Walk to Freedom.
I enjoyed that
I
book.
read it, but I don't remember the feel that I got. Maybe I should reread it. I read it a long time ago.
I'm more of your,
political books.
Bibliography.
Biographies.
Yeah, biography. Sorry. Why? See this thing of having to draft a lot. Yeah, that.
Okay. Thank you so much for honoring my invite. Time went by so fast.
Are we done?
Yeah, an hour, literally. So, in closing, what is this season of your life, and what would you say to a person that is searching for their next opportunity?
I think the most important thing that one must do into trying to better their lives is knowing exactly what is it that you want to do with whatever qualification. Because there's nothing worse than having an idea that you're gonna do something that's gonna make you money and doesn't make you money.
Okay, yeah, valid. I feel you.
That's an epic failure. You must always ask yourself, why do I want to become a lawyer? Take away the money part. The money will follow. My uncle always says money will follow if you have the right reasons why you want to do something. You must always put yourself in a position that if I start this, I'm not stopping. And if I stop, then it means I've got nowhere to go. It means I'm going to be doing something that I don't like. So you must always invest in doing a proper research if you have to do research and proper understanding on why you want to do what you want to do.
Okay.
It might be studying a business, might be picking a career or anything else. Because there's nothing worse than having an idea of what you want to do with something that doesn't work out.
Okay.
That's an epic failure.
Okay, thank you so much. And this is, what season of your life is this, if you were to name it?
How?
Are you learning? Are you growing? Are you evolving? Are you winning?
I think I'm learning, Because for me, learning has never really stopped for me.
Okay, so it's a learning season.
It's a learning season, and I think even next year I'll still be learning.
Okay, to everybody at home, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope now you know that instead of becoming an attorney, you can always be an advocate. But before you even decide what you want to do, always remember to have the right reasons. Always ask yourself why. And in as much as money is important, don't let it be at the top of your list. Money always follows mastery. Money always follows excellent work, showing up, and dedication. Do not forget to be love and light. Happy Employment Wednesdays. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you.